Beginning with Pixar's second film, A Bug's Life, all Pixar feature films have been shown in theaters along with a Pixar-created short film. Other Pixar shorts have been released only on VHS or DVD and not shown in theaters. Anyway, I'm your host as always, K-Mac Time, and today I want to go over every Pixar short ever to appear in theaters. So this list won't include the shorts made for just DVD releases or direct-to-movie VHS releases. You won't see things like Tin Toy or Jack Jack Attack, but don't worry, I am planning a whole separate video for those shorts. But with that out of the way, guys, let's dive right in. One of the earliest shorts to come out of Pixar Animation Studios was the now legendary Luxo Jr. short, which was originally made in 1986 but later appeared in theaters in front of Toy Story 2 in 1999. This short is where Pixar Lamp got its start and was an early example of Pixar's great ability to bring inanimate objects to life but still have them evoke emotions. Of course, this is where the Luxo ball got its start as well, and it now appears as an Easter egg in all Pixar's films. Before Toy Story was made, Pixar made a short showing very similar ideas. 1989's Knick Knack has sentient toys in a similar animation style. The short was eventually shown in theaters before Finding Nemo in 2003. It is a funny little short that has a snowman trying to escape his snow globe to hang out with a hot babe. It's a quick and cute little story, and it was created by John Lasseter, who is now the Chief Creative Officer of Pixar and Walt Disney Animation Studios. Lasseter also actually created many of Pixar's earlier shorts. After that, we didn't receive a short from Pixar for nearly 8 years, and that's when Jerry's Game was shown before A Bug's Life in 1997. This was one of my personal favorite Pixar shorts of all time, and it has also won the Academy Award for Best Short Film in 1998. It features an elderly man playing a game of chess against himself using multiple personalities. It is downright hysterical, and it cracks me up every single time I see it. We actually got to see this character again in Toy Story 2, but it is this short that I'll always remember him from. Next up was a short called For the Bird, which was shown before Monsters, Inc. in the year 2000, and it too won Best Animated Short Film of the Year. The short features a group of bluebirds who don't want to let an outsider tall bird sit with them on a power line. Of course, they end up getting what is coming from them for being mean to him, and it's actually a very cute kind of story. Another perfect example of how Pixar can masterfully convey humor without even using any dialogue. In 2003, the short called Bounden was shown before The Incredibles, which was also nominated for Best Animated Short of the Year, but sadly did not win it. It was a totally different feel than most Pixar shorts, and it's a fully voiced and actually it is done in a sing-along style. It features a super uplifting message about never letting life get you down, and as usual with Pixar, it's incredibly funny and happy. I had forgotten completely about this one, but I'm glad I went back and rewatched it because it's really catchy and super cute. You'll find yourself singing this one along every day after you watch it.
Bank.
Another outstanding example of storytelling is the 2005 Pixar short called One Man Band, which was shown in theaters before Cars. It is a hilarious story about two street performers trying to outdo one another in order to get a little girl's tip. It also has a great twist ending when the girl reveals that she too can play music and outdoes both of them. It's quirky, it's cute, and it's heartwarming, and it's one of my favorites for sure. The next Pixar short came in 2006 called Lifted, and it was shown before Ratatouille. This is easily the funniest of all the Pixar shorts that has ever been done. It features two aliens who are abducting a person using their spaceship. Only the one alien being tested doesn't know how to work the tractor beam, which leads to this insanely funny slapstick-style humor scene. Lifted was another Pixar short that was nominated for Best Animated Short of the Year, but unfortunately didn't win. And I don't know why though, because this one is absolutely brilliant. In 2008, for Wall-E, we were shown this short called Presto, a short about a magician and his rabbit. And again, another entertaining and cute short that features no dialogue but still conveys a great story with the use of slapstick humor. Another Pixar short that was nominated but didn't win an Academy Award. This was another one that I also had completely forgotten about, but I'm glad I rewatched it. It's really entertaining, and it's got very high quality animation as well. We received a short called Partly Cloudy in 2009 before the movie Up, and it was a unique and creative premise which we typically see from Pixar. In it, we get to see how babies of all kinds are made by the clouds and delivered by storks. We follow a rain cloud that actually only makes predator animals for a stork to deliver, and it leads to this hilarious hijinks between the two. Pixar puts you through the whole range of emotions in this short before bringing it all together with a very happy ending. It's funny, it's heartwarming at the same time, and this is one of the better Pixar shorts in my opinion. Next up in 2010, we got a short called Day and Night before Toy Story 3 in theaters. One of the most stylistic and most unique ideas I've ever seen in a short from Pixar. The animation and flow between the day and nighttime scenes is absolutely outstanding, and it's just a complete joy to watch. It's not as funny as the other shorts on the list or in this they've ever made, but it makes up for it in this artistic, really awesome style. I love how it goes between this, and it shows both sides of the set in the daytime and in the nighttime, how they differ and contrast. It's just such an incredibly interesting idea, and the way it's animated is beautiful. It's really entertaining, and it's a really well put together short, and it's one of the better ones Pixar has done as well. Another one of my all-time favorite shorts came back in 2011 and was shown before Brave, and that is La Luna, which is an incredibly heartwarming story of a boy, his dad, and his grandfather who take a trip to the moon, but not in the traditional way of using spaceships. Instead, they use a giant ladder. The imagination of the creators really shines through on this one. It's such a crazy, unique, and interesting concept, and it's executed absolutely flawlessly. I love how the dad and grandpa, they bicker back and forth while the little young boy solves their problem. It's just really clever, really cute, and really well animated. I mean, just the look and style of this animation I really love. It makes for a great short. Pixar is known for being able to pull at an audience's heartstring, and back in 2013, the short called The Blue Umbrella did just that. Shown before Monsters University, the short follows the path of two sentient umbrellas who fall in love but are sadly torn apart when the owners part ways on their way home in the city. Of course, Pixar finds a way to bring them both back together in adorable fashion, and all's well that ends well in this love story. But it was an incredible journey, and it's really well written, and just an outstanding short with the way you evokes emotion from the audience without using dialogue. Again, it's something that Pixar has mastered, and I absolutely adore. In 2014, we got the short called Lava, which was shown in front of the Inside Out in theaters, and it is an absolutely beautiful and moving song, sing-along type style love story about two volcanoes, proving that Pixar can make you feel emotional about literally anything. It is a very heartwarming song from beginning to end, and its storytelling is absolutely out of this world. This is one of, by far, Pixar's best songs they've ever made, and not just in their short films, but in any of their films in general. Such a good sing-along, such a great storytelling of this. Absolutely love this one. Next up is Sanjay's Super Team, which was written and directed by Sanjay Patel and based on his own childhood experiences. It premiered in 2015 at the Annecy International Animated Film Festival in France, and then it accompanied the theatrical release of Pixar's The Good Dinosaur that same year. It was inspired, like I said, by Patel's own childhood when he felt conflicted by the modern world and the old family Hindu traditions. Sanjay's Super Team follows the daydream of a young Indian boy who has become bored with his father's religious meditation, and he imagines the Hindu gods as superheroes. I mean, this is one of the most incredibly unique and different out there as Pixar's ever done. It was very outside of the box, but I ultimately really enjoyed it. Next up is my personal all-time favorite Pixar short to date, and that is 2016's Piper, which was shown before Finding Dory in theaters. The animation is outstanding, and it looks absolutely stunning. The water looks so real that I almost forgot that I was watching a short the very first time I saw this in theaters. But on top of that, of course, it has an insanely cute premise of overcoming your fears, and the little bird going into the crashing of the waves was just, oh my god, the feels from this one is off the charts. This short really stands out to me, and it's the gold standard as far as I am concerned. Before Cars 3, we were treated to another interesting and fun short called Alou, a story about a lost and found toy bin that comes to life and picks up all the lost toys in the playground every day. It has a Toy Story-esque feel to it, but with a delightful twist in it. And it's a really good watch, and I enjoyed it all the way through. It again brings out the full gambit of emotions. We see the bully comes in, then we see a softer side, and then it comes full circle when he starts to return the toys to the people he'd been terrorizing. And it's a very cute story, as you would expect from Pixar, and it's very well done. And finally, I have to mention the short which ran in front of the most recent Pixar film to date, which is Coco. It's based on a short by the Disney Frozen movie. It's called Olaf's Frozen Adventure, and it was a staggering 21 minutes long, and many fans were actually upset by this, and upset by it being a non-Pixar made short. In fact, it was made by Disney Animation Studios, which, yeah, Disney owns Pixar, but it's still odd they chose to go this route. However, Pixar recently did open an experimental short film division, and their first short is going to be called Smash and Grab. However, I must have missed it, or I just didn't catch it in time when I got to the movie theater, so I really can't comment on it too much. But it is nice to see Pixar getting back to its roots, doing experimental type animations again. But anyway, there you guys go. Every Pixar short film that has ever been shown in theaters to date. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you guys did, be sure to hit that like button down below. It really helps. And if we get this video to 1,000 likes, then I'll go ahead and get to work on the rest of the Pixar shorts that came out on DVD and VHS, and ones that weren't shown in theaters. I'll get to work on that video even faster once we hit 1,000 likes. Also, subscribe for more Disney Pixar goodness in your sub boxes daily. But until next time, guys, remember that it's always K-Mac time somewhere. Until then, take it easy and peace out. Thanks again for watching, guys. If you guys enjoyed the content on the channel and would like to help out, then check out my brand new Patreon page. Donors get access to early videos and special Patreon-only content as well. Click the link on the screen and check that out.